Alrighty. Let me turn the volume up. There we go. Alright, let's watch some Fairy Gala. Excuse me, head mage, we've been looking for you. Something strange is going on. Scarabia is usually warm year-round, but it's getting a bunch of snow. Eh? We shoveled enough to get out of our dorm, only to find the Hall of Mirrors as hot as an oven. Snow. Snow in a desert! Azim Viper is happening at your dorm too. The temperature has been aberrant in my office as well. It's so cold in there, why feathers could freeze over. Temperature control on this campus is handled by fairies who draw power from a highly valuable mage stone the school maintains. Perhaps someone's vandalized it in some fashion. Then we should check out on it, on the double. So this mage stone you mentioned is stored in the mirror chamber? For real. Yes, it's strictly forbidden for anyone to enter without my permit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Sweet merciful 7! Gone! Gone! The precious mage stone that supplies the fairies with magical power is gone! Crowley, I think, is based off of the crow and the raven from the villain stuff. Viper, summon every house ward into the mage's office at once. Head mage's office. I'm calling an emergency meeting. Yeah, so Crowley is supposed to be based off of, like, the crow from Snow White and the raven from Sleeping Beauty, I believe. Why is this room so cold? Oh, thank goodness. Octavanel's been so unbearably hot all day. Feared I was on the cusp of dehydrating into octo jelly jerky. It's a sauna in Ignahide! What if this fries our PCs, requesting we shut the dorm down for emergency maintenance, sir? Quiet in the office. As you are no doubt aware, we are presently unable to regulate the temperature in buildings across campus. The cause, I'm afraid, is that the mage stone acting as a fairy power supply is missing. That's the thing you were yelling about, right? Just so. Our campus buildings are kept pleasantly livable all year round by virtue of the magic of fire fairies, water fairies, and wind fairies. Just to name a few of our many Fae benefactors. With the mage stone gone, we cannot fuel the fairies' magic, and thus cannot control the campus's air conditioning. That's what I'm guessing. I kept it stored in the mirror chamber to avoid this precise scenario, and yet... someone has undoubtedly stolen it! The nerve! The audacity! You just said that the stolen object is a mage stone that supplies the type of magical power that fairies favor. Mage stone that supplies. Wouldn't it follow then that the fairies would be our first suspects? As I recall, there's a fae right here among us. A rather tall one at that. Did you just? That's a bold implication you're making, Ashen Grotto. Are you suggesting that I, the heir apparent of Briar Valley, would stoop to common thievery? Perish the thought, pardon me. I meant no offense, of course. I'm surprised that he's actually here, yeah. Dude, the amount of power you could get from Mage Stone would be a drop in the bucket to Tamalia's. He's already a balance-breaking character with that auto-filling MP gauge of his. Yeah, for sure, nobody would think for a minute that you're behind this, Malleus. Oh, Kalim, thank you. Thank you for believing in my boy. Just so you know, if you happen to know anything relevant, it'd be nice to hear. For real, the audacity. Like, does anything fairy-related come to mind, or anything else along those lines? You know, when I was out on a stroll last evening, I did glimpse some fairies around here, a kind that I don't see very often. They were palm-sized and clad in leaves. There were 2 of them, and they were struggling to carry an iridescent stone. Why, that's it! So that must be the missing mage stone! Draconia, which way were they headed? Towards the botanical garden, I believe. We depart at once, so everyone, make haste! Malia's just like, alright, y'all, you do you. I'm just gonna continue my stroll. Look, a gargoyle. Let us take a discreet peek inside. We mustn't alert our fairy suspects. Oh, I see some tiny fairies grouped up. They are definitely carrying an iridescent stone. That's it! That's the precious mage stone that vanished from the mirror chamber! True. Those fairies clad in leaves are called craft fairies. They make the tools and implements their fae brethren need to change the seasons. Does that mean that they sold the mage stone to use it in some feat of engineering? Look, now a different fairy is coming up, and they're carrying something. Is that a tiara? Ah, they've affixed the mage stone to it. Don't tell me they pilfered such a precious stone simply to use it in making accoutrements. Oh hey, a bigger fairy coming up now. You know she's boss level because she's got an escort. Yeah? My, I believe that. And now they place a mage stone adoring tiara upon her head. Interesting, so they crafted a haute couture crown for the larger fairy. I love it too. The gemstone color does match her dress nicely. Does it? Is this really the time for a fashion appraisal? I've seen that golden fairy before. You have? Shining like gold, she towers over other fairies, her beautiful wings aflutter. Thus is she revered by her diminutive brethren. There's no mistake. That is the queen of the Feyland, where the smaller fairies gather. What? She's the fairy queen? If she's outside her domain at this time of year, there's only one likely explanation. Nightraven College's botanical garden has been selected as the venue for the Fairy Gala. I beg your pardon? The Fairy Gala? Dear, oh dear, goodness gracious me. What's this gala? Sounds like a hoot to me. Of course it does, Kalim. The Fairy Gala is a festival that the fairies hold to usher in spring. Those who dwell in the Feyland choose a place to hold it on a whim when spring draws near. Supposedly, they celebrate the turning of the season with fancy outfits and a glitzy fashion show to showcase them. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's just shoo off the stupid fairies and take the mage stone back. No, you can't! The Fairy Gala is no mere celebration of fairy fashion. It is specifically a festival to herald the arrival of spring. If it were to be interrupted or spoiled, that would incur the fairies' wrath. And Twisted Wonderland would be forever enveloped in winter's cold, harsh embrace. For real! We need spring, Leona! When the fairies decide upon a venue, there is no negotiating. That's the trouble with the fairy gala. Just what we need. Forces of nature who throw temper tantrums when someone makes them mad. What are you insinuating, Riddle? Fairies can be surprisingly stubborn and petty. You'll find precious few as mild-mannered as myself. Wow, their deadpan humor is totally OP. You can hardly chase out the fairies, but sitting around waiting patiently for the gala to end is also not an option. Yeah. From what I've heard, the fairy gala's post-event festivities can easily run 3 months! That's one hell of a party. Without that mage stone, temperatures across campus will remain in a state of chaos. We cannot hold classes under such conditions. I say we all work together to take it back. Why do you all look so positively unenthused? Here we go with the same old story, a self-important grown-up dumping unpleasant work on his students. Yeah? You're right that being unable to hold classes is a serious problem, but it is one that students have any business addressing. But is it one? The head mage is the one responsible for campus affairs. As a student, I fail to see how any of this is my job. Is that the Triforce? Goodness, I know temperatures are in flux, but you needn't all be so unseasonably cold. For real. Even so, I had a feeling you'd respond thusly. So be it. I'm afraid school is cancelled until the fairy gala concludes and the air conditioning is fixed. School's cancelled? Sweet! Actually, Kaleem's response would have been mine. However, missing 3 months of classes means I won't be able to advance you to your next year of studies. What? The entire student body will be held back, yourselves included. What? Preposterous! Me? Held back a year? That's unacceptable for me as well. It would be devastating to my public image. There, you see, I'm perfectly fine with canceling classes, but it simply wouldn't do for all of you. Idia would be able to do online classes, but not the rest. And I, being the kind soul that I am, can hardly disregard your feelings on the matter. This fucking bitch. This still doesn't sit well with me, but I suppose we have no choice. This is absurd. With our advancement effectively being held over our heads, our options are limited. Then we have an agreement. Wonderful. Let's all work to overcome this adversity together. Probably. To be fair, could you really do alchemy class over the computer? You really did. So in review, you have 2 tasks. 1. See the fairy gala through to completion. 2. Take back the mage stone. Oh. These objectives must be achieved in tandem. With that established, I open up the floor to discussion. Say, Malleus, you're a fae like the queen, right? What if you went up and were like, hey, excuse me, that stone is valuable to us. Can we have it back? Kaleem actually asking the questions here. Bless. The fae are no monolithic entity. We come in many different varieties. There are floral fae, light fae, fauna fae. Everything from thistle fae to dragons like myself fall under the same broad umbrella. We come in different sizes and speak different languages. Not all of us get along either, much like humans, really. Were I to so much as set foot in their gala, those tiny fairies would grow frightened and scatter to the winds. Some help you are. Shut up, Leona. If reasoning with them is off the table, then our only option left is force. So helpful, Leona. That would only aggravate matters. Perhaps we should explore methods of taking it back peacefully without being noticed. If an inconspicuous solution is our aim, then what if we crafted an imitation tiara and swapped it for the real one? As an actor, I can tell you that most jewelry used in movie filming is just imitation costume jewelry. Of course, it's convincing enough to fool lay people so long as they refrain from scrutiny. This is a fake queen, though. You make a fine observation. As far as I could tell, those fairies were only regarding the Mage Stone as a pretty rock. Okay, fair. You know what? Fair. A counterfeit will go unnoticed as long as it remains aesthetically identical. But how would you even make the swap? You saw how well guarded the queen was. How is an outsider going to get close to her without drawing a bunch of aggro? Good point. The Fairy Gala is a large-scale event, yes? Surely they cannot keep track of every single attendee. Alright, Vil, alright. Getting close to the queen on the day of the gala wouldn't draw any undue suspicion. Sneaking into the Fairy Gala, reaching the tiara and swapping it out with a fake. That's quite the cunning plan! Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Honestly, yeah. However, there's one snag. It hinges on having some manner of magic spell or item that disguises someone as a fairy, a prospect as unrealistic as it is. In stock! Whoa there! I recognize that voice. Aw, I know that music. Greetings, head mage, my little imps. You seem to be in a bit of a bind. Hello, Sam. Why am I not surprised you have an internal radar for desperate customers? Sorry, business opportunities. Like you're one to talk, Azul. My friends in the shadows tipped me off, actually. I can't do Sam's laugh. Let me guess, head mage. Is this what you're in the market for? A vial full of golden power? Oh, sorry. I take it that's fairy dust. Why, yes, good eye, my horned imp friend. Horned imp friend? Fairy dust is the source of power for the fairies living in the Feyland. The way I hear it, no dust, no flying, fluttering, or even floating for them. For real. Feyland fairies keep themselves coated in the stuff at all times, which means, conversely, anyone with fairy dust sprinkled on them counts as part of the crew. With this, you could sneak into the party like you were planning. I hear the Feylanders treasured fairy dust so much, they appoint an official dust guard to safeguard it. And yet, you have an entire vial of it in your hand. How did you come to acquire it, Sam? That's a good question. Trade secret, I'm afraid. I fear this man. Normally, I prefer to spare such expenses, but the Fairy Gala leaves me in no position to refuse. I'll be purchasing that fairy dust. Billeted school. Crowley. Thanks, pleasure doing business with you. Well, that takes care of one problem. We have our means of disguising someone as a fairy. Alright. But this is a tiny vial. This much dust won't be enough to cloak every house warden present. Also, Malleus literally cannot enter, so we'll have to nominate someone to infiltrate the Fairy Gala. This event is a hotspot for fairy world elites. Our nominee will need to carry himself with grace and refinement. He'll also need convincingly glamorous attire, of course. Indeed, the ideal infiltrator will need to know his way around parties for the upper crust. Yeah. Incidentally, I have it on good authority that the theme of this year's Fairy Gala is Windswept. Windsweep? You say, that sounds evocative of breezy, broad stretches of land. We all know where this is going. What, do I have something on my face? Hey, don't look at me. In the Feylander's eyes, I believe you two would have the most windswept look. Agree. Savannas and desert environments certainly qualify. As poor an excuse for nobility as he is, Leona is a royal, and Kalim is the heir of the most prominent and wealthy family in all of the Scalding Sands. Don't send Kalim. Don't send Kalim. Only scary things will happen. Yes, I should think they'd both know their way around a gala. Leona and Kalim get my vote. Are we done here? Okay, GG. I'm sure our two infiltrators will have many preparations to make, so this would be a good point to adjourn. I wasn't invited to start with, so I'll just see myself out. My, how quick everyone is when they want to get out of something. Malleus is like, my job here is done. For real. And there you have it, boys. The continued peace and well-being of our school is in your hands. Count me in. I'm all too happy to help. Well, count me out. Why should I have anything to do with infiltrating some dumb party? Let me be clear. I hate smooching. Galas, gag. Balls, barf, etc. King Scholar, consider the possibility that Asim fails in his endeavor and spring is not forthcoming. Wouldn't you be among those most affected by that state of affair? Well, as a feline beastman, a perpetual winter would sap you of your drive. Savannah Claw has many beastman students, and I imagine that temperature changes do them no favors. They'd have trouble staying active. Cunning. Your dorm's performance and energy would plummet drastically. Are you willing to accept that risk? This little shit. Fine, whatever. Woohoo! A fairy party! This is so exciting! Bless you, Kalim. Say, is it okay if I bring Jamil along for this? I'd hate for him to miss out. Oh, Kalim. Yes, actually. By all means, in fact, I insist you do. I'd certainly rest a lot easier that way. We all would. You could use an attendant yourself, King Scholar. Someone to keep you honest and prevent you from stealing away the moment I'm not watching. Ruggy. Oh my god, yeah, Ruggy. How about Howl, your fellow Savannah Class student? He's a diligent sort. Are you serious? That guy's a textbook definition of inflexible, and with him... Point is, I'm rolling him out. Make it Ruggy. Are you sure your motive there isn't having someone who will follow your lead and enable you to skip out on your duties? Yeah. Do you trust me or not? If you don't, take me off the infiltration team. How can a student of this school be so selfish when his home away from home is facing a crisis? I don't know, how can our principal be manipulative? I'll assign you a gopher, I mean a mediator, who will report back to me in a timely manner. I've already called them over, in fact. Wait. Don't say. Could it be who I think it is? What can I do for you, head mage? I see yet another absurd assignment. Aw, it's as hot as a desert at Ramshackle Dorm. Wait, Ramshackle Dorm's also being affected? The whole place is going to be uninhabitable for those of us living among the living if someone doesn't do something about this stat. Oh, poor you. I knew it, you and Grim. You're getting in on the fairy gala too, huh? Fuck. I couldn't ask for a better backup. Welcome aboard. Oh, these herbivores. I'm not some sheepdog for the record. You don't have to be afraid, Leona. I'll make sure to look after you. Kalim, you're the problem. Excuse me? I see a fight is brewing already. Alright, you, listen up. Poor you. Your job is to keep an eye on our infiltrators and ensure they don't cause problems at the fairy gala. Thanks for the stress, head mage. Yes, sir. You expect me to be able to control these guys? The success of this operation is riding on you. I want a raise. I better get paid for this. Kalim, why? Why must you always sign up for trouble on the spot? For real? How many times have I told you to say, I'd like some time to consider it before agreeing? Leona, you have got to stop dragging me into these messes. You just want to dump all your dirty work on me. But everybody needs our help. I'm sure if we all put our heads together, we'll do just fine. These vice wardens need to get paid, dude. Oh, get over it. It's not like I want to be here either. But it's a fairy festival. Don't you want to see that at least once? Do you even understand what's at stake here? We're not going to sip bubbly and discuss the weather. Or, actually, we kind of are, but no matter. If you want me in, give me at least 10 thought marks an hour for my time. Then we can talk. I like the way Ruggy thinks. Ruggy has the right idea. Sheesh! All they do is bicker, bicker, bicker. Yeah. I hope you guys are all ready to get held back. Are you guys all okay with letting campus remain unlivable indefinitely? Unlivable. I suppose not. Holding class is gonna be the least of our problems if the school stays this bad until the day we graduate. Good grief. You're right that we're just wasting time here. We're not in a position to say no at this point regardless. Let's do as you suggests and get to work on a plan. All we have to do is swap out the tiara, right? Sounds like enough of a plan to me. That's a goal, not a plan. The tiara is sitting on the queen's head, right? We need to work out how to make the actual switch. Can't we just use magic to levitate it all sneaky like off her head? Yeah, Fae are much more sensitive to magic than humans are. Can't you tell that much from Malleus? For real! This is the queen of the Faeland we're talking about. We should assume they will immediately notice even the slightest use of magic. Yeah! Room full of fairies as well. Yep, you're right about that. A bunch of mages that can't use magic at all. Cool, that's a tight constraint right out of the gate. Well, don't be sick. That's where you come in, Ruggy. I was about to say. The tiara inspector. How do you figure? He'll swap the tiara the queen's wearing for the fake. Directly. By hand. Wait, what? Me? Oh no, a tragedy for sure. Wouldn't that be even easier to spot than magic? Not with Ruggy. Oh, not for Ruggy. He's got sticky fingers and the skills to back it up. We saw in book 2 he does. Besides, it's not like the queen's got the tiara stowed in her inside jacket pocket or something. Exactly. It's sitting right on her head, out in the open, just begging to be swiped. That makes this way harder, actually. Oh, I get it. So that's why you wanted to bring Ruggy instead of Jack. Jack does tend to stand out in any crowd. I can't think of anyone better suited to this plan than Ruggy. I'm on board with your idea, Leona. Ah, jeez, are you guys serious? So, Ruggy, how many seconds do you need to switch out one tiara for another? Accounting for the size of the tiara and the kind of surroundings we'll be in, I'd say about 15 seconds. He says 10 seconds. You shaved 5 seconds off my estimate! Yeah, because I know you. You added some breathing room, didn't you? You got me. Either way, I'm gonna need the queen distracted the whole time for this to work at all. So you need 10 seconds of full distraction. How would one draw attention at a fairy gala safely and without raising suspicion? Well, this party is supposed to celebrate the arrival of spring, right? Hey! What better way to celebrate than with a parade? We can throw a big fancy one that leaves the queen totally starstruck. Kaleem. Kaleem! Kaleem! We could wear dazzling costumes and bring music troops. Ah, the classic Kaleem solution. Throw money and bodies at problems to make them go away. Did you forget about our limited supply of fairy dust? Actually, I think he might be onto something. What? That's rare. The Fairy Gala's centerpiece event is a fashion show, right? Yep. Anything goes on the runway, apparently. Dancing, singing, it's all fair game, as long as it celebrates spring. Oh! According to Sam, it's a really glitzy show. It sounds like a ton of fun. That's our angle. Yes! Myself, Kaleem, and Leona will draw the whole venue's attention at the fashion show. While the queen's distracted, Ruggy, Grim, and you will switch out her tiara. Wait, why am I being roped into this? Excuse me, you expect me to put myself on display for the entertainment of fairies? You'd be surprised how long 10 seconds can last. We'll need a full coordinated effort to buy time for Ruggy. Grim and Prefect Yu will be running support for Ruggy. That leaves the three of us to do the show. Yeah, we're just here to make sure y'all are actually doing your shit. You're free to say no, but I think you're the one with the most to lose if we don't succeed. The headmate just had to go and open his big mouth. I'll be counting on you guys. Our success is riding on you. Dude, let's make this fashion show a smash hit. We don't exactly have any fashion show. Okay. Ugh, what's with this? What's this group of amateurs even supposed to accomplish? Don't worry about that part. I have an idea. And here they are. Our secret weapon to ensure success. Really? A fashion show with this group? More like a potato parade. It's training time, pups. Oh. Great. Just great. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Vil and Professor Cruel. The hell? Go away. Shoo. You'll be the stars of the fashion show with our support. Isn't that right, Professor Cruel? But of course, Shonen-height. Hoo boy, what a pair to bring. Jamel, do you have any idea what you signed us up for. Look, I wasn't exactly keen on this myself. Vil is a top model, and Professor Quirrell is a fashion maven in his own right. Yeah, so true. Yes, they're going to run us ragged if we have them as coaches. But getting their help is the only way to succeed, period. Otherwise, we amateurs will just embarrass ourselves on stage, guaranteed. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. Salutes, it was nice knowing y'all. No wonder Scarabi is a dorm of mindfulness. You really are willing to go to any lengths to achieve a goal. Your aim is to keep the queens, no, the entire venue's gazes riveted upon you and steal the tiara while doing so. I call it Operation Steal the Show, and steal you shall, or my name isn't Village Schoenheit. Can I go home yet? Alright, first off, we'll need to ensure you're all properly dressed. Everybody's getting a fitting. Everybody gets a fitting. Really? Even the ones not in the show? Gotta sneak in somehow. You still have to blend in with the fairies at the gala. That's true. I'm not about to let my pup show up to a formal affair dirty and ungroomed. Rejoice, for the most fitting attire you could wear to this party will be selected. Built to the school, of course. By yours truly. Outfit reveal. Hey. Let's go. What do you think? Are they looking sufficiently well groomed? I have to hand it to you, Professor Quirrell. The outfits have deliberately muted colors to better highlight the beauty of the wearers, giving them a stoic, mysterious look. Yes, the loose sleeves and untucked shirts retain a certain rugged air. Windswept indeed. It's nice having a proper fashionista here to save me a lengthy breakdown. You threw more outfits on us than I could count. Put something on, take something off, repeat ad nauseum. That was more tiring than spell drive training. You think this is pretty normal when having outfits tailored, right, Leona? Pretty much. I'm glad we've settled on our attire. That was dizzying. Don't relax just yet. Even a silk shirt can look like a paper bag if the one wearing it doesn't move with beauty and grace. If you want to achieve an attention-grabbing performance at a fashion show, you'll need two things. For real? A beautiful walk and a beautiful performance. Let's see how well the lot of you can strut. The answer is none of them. No, I'm kidding. You just want us to walk? I could do that in my sleep. I feel like walking is a lot harder to figure out when trying to do it as a conscious action. Don't psych yourself out. Just relax and put one foot ahead of the other. For real, not walk. Strut. I must say, I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting you to be half this graceful. Consider me impressed, Jamil. You humble me with your praise, Vil. You were really rather posed yourself, Kalim. Perhaps home tutoring does make a difference. No, you think? You're making me blush. I don't know if I'd say my poise comes from tutoring, though. It's probably just because I like to dance. Kalim studied traditional dance since he was a child. I'm a bit into street dancing myself. Ah, that would explain why your core muscles are so well developed. And on the other side... Leona, what was that utterly abysmal gait? What, I walked the same as the Scravia guys. You most certainly did not. You have none of Jamil's flexibility or Kalim's class. Your feet dragged along the ground, your posture is atrocious, your head bobs when you walk, and you swagger like some kind of ruffian. Some prince you are. Are you sure you're not just the royal jester? Actually, no. Saying that does a disservice to jesters everywhere. Gee, say less, Will. Damn. Yo, she's not pulling any punches. Oh no. Shonen height. I think for a pup as poorly trained as King Scholar here, we'll need to start with the basics. Walking on 2 legs. Oh no. Otherwise, we might as well be chucking a newborn kitten down the runway. I think you have the right idea, Professor Cruel. We can't expect an elegant performance from Leona when he doesn't have the fundamentals of walking down. Yeah, they'll roast the shit out of him. And if both his gait and his performance need to work, then I prefer to focus on walking with the limited time we have. As low as I am to admit it, Leona could make an eye-catching main model if we leverage that air of smug superiority he gives off. Yep. As for you two Scravia gentlemen, I give your runway walks 10s across the board. It's time for you to move on and try a dance. Your job will be to deliver a dance performance that livens up the venue and gives your sorely lacking main model some much needed punch up. Taking everyone's talents, or lack thereof, into account, this is the only solution. Damn, he roasted the shit out of Leona. Agree, Shonen Height. Your plan is the only one that could even out our King Scholar-sized deficient. I questioned the two of us are good enough to cover how bad Leona is. Everyone's roasting him. We'll give it our best. I told Leona I'd look after him, and I will. I'm embarrassed to be part of Savannah Club right now. Sorry, my dorm's house warden is giving you guys so much extra work. Just saying, I happen to be an expert at walking on 2 legs. Feel free to hit up old Grimmy for some coaching, since you clearly need it. Okay, I'm starting to get real sick of taking these L's. Quiet, I will not tolerate no pointless yipping. Here's the plan, pups. Take lessons from Shonen Height and put on the best possible performance you can. Let's get started with some Fairy Gala lessons right now. Oh my god, Leona taking that fat L, dude. Ouch, sorry, didn't mean to smack you into you again. You were supposed to take a step forward there. I'm glad we are not on that team, for real. Kalim, your movements are smooth and crisp, but you're still making a lot of basic errors. Yeah, when I get into the groove, sometimes I just kind of want to wind up letting my body do its own thing. Conversely, Jamil, your steps are technically beyond reapproach, but remember that a dance that's too perfect can appear lifeless. I glitched out there. Thank you, Vil. Hey, Vil, you, Grim, and I are just dropping in to see how practice is going. Is our house warden pulling his weight? Hey! Oh, hey, Leona. Hope you're not skipping out on... Whoa! What's the deal there? He's got vases sitting on his head and shoulders! Vil, take these stupid things off of me now! This is an essential step in fixing your posture. Keep going until you can walk a full lap around the room without spilling any water. They for real. Grr, you little... Whoa! Leona's south guys look like you first. Wet cat alert. And you spilled some more water already. Start over. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be happy to refill your vases every single time they run out of water. Jeez. Nope, that's it. I'm done. It can stay winter the rest of my life for all I care. Anything beats all this clowning around. Leona's in shabby shape and Kaleem and Jamil's dancing is all stilted. Are you guys gonna be ready in time for the fairy gala? If you guys don't steal a show, we're not gonna be stealing much of anything else. I'm a little worried. Maybe we need a change of plan. There's nothing for you to worry about. I will ensure the success of Operation Steal the Show. My professional pride demands nothing less. I trust you, Vil. I trust you. But how are you gonna pull that off? There's only one surefire way to succeed. Drilling until your muscle memory couldn't forget even if it wanted to. Oh shit! Ugh! Yikes, he just gave them a magical kick in the pants. Get up, you three. From this point onward, if you sit without my express permission, you're doing 500 squats. Oh, I'm so glad we're not them. Leona, put the vase back on your head and get back to walking. If you spill any water, your penalty will be an hour-long air chair exercise. There's your violence you wanted, Nyx. There it is. You won't get anywhere without developing your core muscles. Kaleem and Jamil, if either of you slip up, run a 3-legged lap around the school. You'll be held jointly responsible until you're in sync. They both be fit for real. But that's not... Who are you to order me to do anything? Vil Schonenheit, world-class supermodel. That's who. Oh shit! Ow! I'm real glad I'm not those guys right about now. The true pageant experience right here, bro. Oh, we're already at to swipe the tiara? Several days later! At last, the day of the fairy gala is upon us. How do I put on the sash again? It was nice knowing them. Here, let me. You drape it over your shoulder like so. There. Done. Gotta say, wearing these fancy duds make me feel kinda antsy and itchy now I think about it. You could make it look convincing if you just chilled out. Stop fidgeting. You guys all look like a million thumb marks. Like, you're literally sparkling. The embroidery probably helps there, but I'm guessing that's mostly the fairy dust at work. You all look amazing. I barely recognize you all. I guess you don't look half bad yourself, or a herbivore. Thanks. Yes, you're certainly going to fit right in at a fairy engagement. We don't even know what we look like, but thank you. Are you all completely prepared? If it gets sloppy at the last minute, you'll be letting all your hard training go to waste. Check your makeup in the mirror thoroughly. You started out as poorly washed spuds, and frankly, I had my doubts about you. To be fair, I'm still having some doubts, but today you're looking positively presentable. Yippee! Aww. Vil! I wouldn't have gotten these dance steps down without you, dance instructor. I'll do my part when it's showtime. Whatever you do, don't forget your ultimate goal. Your task is to retake the mage stone stolen by the fairies. Without it, our school will remain in an indefinite state of turmoil. Hear me when I say that the runway is a battlefield. The runway is a battlefield. You'll need to put on the finest possible performance to steal the show and swipe that tiara. That's the beating stock. Yes, sir. That's the beating stock. The botanical garden serving as the Fairy Gala venue is just through these doors. From this point forward, everyone we encounter will be Fae. No one must find out that we're human. He really did. Exercise all due caution. That goes double for... Wait, where's Kalim? Oh no. Huh? He was just here a minute ago. We haven't even went through the doors yet. He's wandered off already. Hey, guys! Kalim, do not wander off on your own. Would it hurt you to take this at least a little seriously? Could you come over and help me for a sec? It's urgent. What could you possibly find that's urgent? We're not here for merrymaking, if I may remind you. Just come on! Whoa, Kalim actually being serious? Alright, what are we here for? Look, over here! Little teens. Whoa, a teeny tiny little human is doubled over by the side of the walkway. I'm guessing that from those transparent wings that this is a fairy. I found them on my way in. I think they're feeling sick. But I don't understand them, so I'm not sure what I can do to help. Wow, Kalim, you're an honest-to-goodness nice guy. More like a time waster. Whenever I'm feeling under the weather, Jamil gives me the perfect meds to make it better. So I was wondering if he might be able to figure out where the fairy's hurting. I'm not exactly an expert on fairy biology, but let's see. They're clutching their stomach in pain. Does your stomach hurt? Ding-a-ling. A tummy ache, huh? I think I might have... Ah, I do! I always keep a stomach-soothing potion on hand in case of emergency. Jamil brewed it with medicinal herbs. Here, try some. I'm sure it'll help in no time. Ting! Happy little tings. Whoa, what's wrong? You hopped up so quickly there. Don't tell me I made things worse. Nope, I'm totally lost. Sorry. Ting! They pulled out a hammer and now they're bashing something with it. Must be making something. Yeah, I was thinking that too. What is this, a bell? For me? You don't have to shove it into my hands. Are you mad at me? No, I'm trying to thank you for goodness sake. Huh? My stomachache disappeared in the blink of an eye. Thank you for the medicine. Oh, that's great, but... I suddenly understand what you're saying. Why is that? Isn't it obvious? It's the translator bell I just gave you. Larger fae need translator bells to converse with smaller fairies. It's an indispensable tool at a place as packed with fae as a fairy gala. Did all of you forget yours at home? Rookie mistake. Oh, I get it now. I had no... Yes, that's right. It's the one thing we should never leave home without. Yet, we all did just that. We were in quite the bind, let me tell you. I still can't believe I did that. Ruggy, you bonehead, you. For real, nice cover, Jamil. But you whipped one up just like that, huh? What's your deal? Oh, that's hardly an impressive feat for me. After all, I'm a craft fairy. Ah, but where are my manners? My name's Fairy Macy, and I'm the leader of the craft fairies. If y'all forgotten your bells, allow me to provide you with replacements. It's the least I can do after you so kindly came to my aid. Oh, really? Thanks a bunch. It pays to be kind. One good turn deserves another. I would have steered clear altogether if it were me. Hats off to Kalim, I guess. I could tell with the mushroom on your head. Easy for you to say. Alright. Look at this place, it's pretty. Oh wow, the botanical garden's got decorative flowers everywhere, and they're all so shiny. Ugh, it's enough to give a guy a headache. Now this is what I call a fancy sheding. All the plants and flowers in the botanical garden are sprinkled with sparkly gold dust. And the tables are piled high with food. Food? Food! Ruggy, don't eat the food. You know about fae food. Don't do it. There's such a huge variety of fae here. I see one's bigger than Leona and one's smaller than my pinky. Tiny. Hey, if you're all done gawking, check out the spot furthest in the back. Ruggy mission. Ruggy, focus on the mission. Let me see. Looks like a runaway, an extra fancy chair, a throne, almost. That's a reserved seat for the fashion show. It's probably where the queen's gonna be sitting since she's the one in charge here. Agreed. Which means it's where Ruggy's group will be swapping the tiara. God, it's smack dab in front of the runway! There's gonna be more fairies on both sides on the seat too! The only place we can hide is behind it. If I grabbed the tiara there, we'd be caught by the fairies in no time. Oh, come on. The subtropical zone is right nearby once you've got the goods. You can just hightail it over there. That'll take you straight to the back door. Easy for you to say. You're not the one doing the swiping. If anything goes wrong, it'll be me, Grim, and you that get caught and bound hand and foot. Quit yapping about what ifs already. I'm there to keep that from happening, remember? Bah, fine, but you better not forget it. You can count on us for sure. For real. It's time we split up then. Good luck, everybody. Let's move. Okay, you, Grim, here's the deal. Since I've got the most manual dexterity out of the three of us, I'll be the one to swap out the queen's tiara for a fake while she's wearing it. Grim, you're on lookout duty. Your job is to make sure no guards are coming. Your job is to keep an eye on the show and signal me when it's time to make the swap. For real. Give me my phone a 1-second call. Here's my number and don't worry, it's on silent mode. We won't be able to see the show from our spot behind the queen. So it's on you to identify the moment when the queen is the most distracted, when the whole place is swept up in the moment. Remember, you, everything hinges on that single moment. Stay sharp. Will do. Now I'm starting to feel the pressure. How it's done. Next up is entry 14. This is a group of first-time participants. They call themselves My Ritini and Me? What manner of fashion will they wow us with? Let's give them a big hand as they come on down. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Really? That's the best group name you could come up with? Look, what do you want from me? I had to put something down in a hurry. Whatever, the name's Muriel in the end. All that matters is that we put on our best possible performance. Immaterial. We'll give this everything we have, so it won't matter if Leona messes up. Me? Mess up? Who do you think you're talking to? We're both nothing but the proverbial wagon hitched to the star. The star is me, to be clear. You're both, excuse me. Let's go. I've never seen those Fae before. Where do you think they're from? I've never seen makeup like that either, but it is a good fit for the windswept theme. Wow, a big crowd out there. Taking it in from the stage, it's kind of imposing. Just stay calm and walk down the runway like we practiced. What pretty outfits! Ooh, and look at the detail in the embroidery. It's like they've sewn the light of dawn into their clothing. Now I'm curious what kind of show they'll put on. The outfits seem well received. Guess Kurel acts like a know-it-all for a reason. His fashion sense even goes over well with the Fae. Damn straight! Okay, now to pump up the hype. It's time to show what Instructor Ville's been training us for. Let's do it, Jamil. Don't get too carried away, Kaleem. Whoa, it's like that one's dancing on air! Is he a wind fairy? So far, so good. Now for something bold. Going from a windmill to a 90. He's spinning while barely touching the ground. I've never seen such tempestuous choreography before. I want to see the dance too. This is intense. Let's go get a closer look. Ah, that's Kaleem's group. You're acquainted? Yes, Your Majesty. They're lovely people. Isn't their performance magnificent? Oh yes, it certainly is a spectacle. The Queen's turned her attention our way. Okay, one more push. Step aside, boys. Let me show you how it's done. Leona! Alright, fairies, feast your eyes on this. My word, that fairy in the middle has a downright overwhelming presence. Oh, what a bold stride, so refined and self-possessed. Nobody would guess you just barely learned how to walk properly on 2 legs. Ah, shut up. I'm standing out. That's what matters. Goodness, what land is that Fae from? Even his contour has such a lovely design. The Queen's watching us. We just need one more push to get her undivided attention. You want a piece of the resistance? As galling as this is, I'll show him the dramatic pose that Vil told me to keep in my pocket. Should ensure success for Operation Steal the Show. Let's throw in our best moves too. Come on everybody, dance with us! Come, get out of your seat. Let's all sing, clap our hands, and celebrate the spring. I can feel my body moving already. Let's all celebrate the spring together. Ooh! To see such unfettered jubilance coursing through my people, it does my heart good. It's smiles and flowers everywhere I look. What a marvelous show this is. What that I could enjoy this spectacle forever. Now! That's the signal. Phew, the swap's been made. What in the world? I barely had time to look and you're already done? And you're done already. That was so quick, I didn't see a thing. Removing and replacing the pins holding the tiara in place takes about 6 seconds. Who needs 10 seconds? You insult me, Leona. The Operation Escape now. Hey you, welcome back. That was some perfect timing. The Queen didn't notice at all. None of the fairies noticed a thing. But you said 15! Cha! Did you think I'd get attention? Please, I'm not an amateur. Okay, let's get out of here. Ruggy really did be lying through his teeth. Come on, get a move on. Could you slow down for 5 seconds, Ruggy? You're going too fast for me to keep up. Move them little legs. Uh-oh. Got cold. Why is it raining all... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not rain. It's a botanical garden sprinkler system. Crud, I forgot that the subtonical zone has simulated squalls if we don't act fast. The water will wash away all of our fairy dust. They'll find out we're not fae. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Quick, let's hide for now. What's this? There's an awful human stench around here. Did a human infiltrate our event? The audacity. The smell's close by. Hey, where are you hiding? Come out this instant. Uh-oh. I think we're about to be busted. Over here! Send out Grim as tribute. Hey, you. Hmm? Huh? That voice, it couldn't be. Yes, you. Yes, you. Wait, it's you, the one who enveloped the whole venue in a swirl of incredible emotion. The noble fae of... wherever you're from. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Hey, Leona, nice save. Did he come to bail us out? Safe bet. The water in my dressing room is lukewarm. I only drink cold water. Change it out, now. Wow, Leona can sell the famed monster, act like nobody's business. Oh, that's just not an act, that's just Leona in his natural element. But sir, I'm a guard! What's that? Are you telling me no? No, I mean, not no to that. What's happening? I feel the strangest compulsion. The fairy's shrinking in Leona's presence. Their attention's totally fixated on Leona. I guess now it's Operation Steal the Guard's focus. Hey, Leona's mouthing something. Letters? S-C-R... Scram! Okay, that's our cue to slip out. For real, can't shade him no. Time to make a break for it. Phew! Leave! We made it out of the fairy gala and out of the botanical garden. We should be in the clear. Anyone behind us? Nope, we're good. We got the Mage Stone back. Operation successful. Now we can get back to the good old student life. Yeah! The show team should be leaving through the front. Let's meet up. For real, charge triple for all the work. You nearly botched the whole thing, Ruggy. Hey, don't blame me. If you want to blame someone, submit a complaint to whoever's bright idea it was to be all authentic with botanical garden squalls on a timer. Your show was a smash hit, guys. That was a fabulous show. Oh yeah? What are you starstruck now? In your dreams? Reggie and I didn't get to see your act, but I'd bet Tharmarks the can of tuna cans that Kalim and Jamil carried the whole thing. That's not true at all. Leona was so dazzling back there, he outshone the whole rest of the gala. I was floored. It's okay, Kalim. You don't have to sugarcoat it for us. You're a real kind soul, though. I don't much appreciate your attitude. Is that how you talk about someone who saved your tails? Are you sure that wasn't just you doing your normal thing? Either way, we got the Mage Stone back and the school's back to normal. The day is saved. Hello there. Ugh, cue buzzkills. I see it's over. Professor Corell, Bill, you certainly have good timing. We were watching the whole affair via a drone feed that Shroud set up. True! Cool translator bells. And what'd you think of our show? You pass. You see how you managed to bring out your best and then some? Be grateful you had me for a coach. Instructor Phil! Do you really have to make a whole production out of it? I kinda get it. Those were some really demanding lessons. Since you have all been such good boys, I have a treat for you. You do? Gimme, gimme. I present to you your next assembles, custom made by yours truly, of course. Wait, what do you mean, next? After watching that stream, I'm convinced. With my coaching, your team can reach greater heights than ever. Oh no. We'll throw in Ruggy, Grim, and you to give the team a boost. And next time, you'll be walking down the runway of the biggest fashion show in all of Twisted Wonderland. Oh no, y'all need to book it. We'd rather Sasha away, thanks. Oh my god. Stop. Cease. Cease all this scurrying about. It won't stop. There we go. I did it. Now if I could just get... Not... There we go. All right. So how did you guys like that event? The little scuttle. So, we did a lot today for Twisted. I know I started like almost a full on hour late, but we got a lot done today. We got book 2 done and we also got another event out of the way. A really fun one at that. So, how's everybody's thoughts on not only the event but also book 2 as well?
I want to hear. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need to hear thoughts. Drink time.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I thought my stuff crashed. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, that seems to be the sentiment that a lot of people have. Book 2 is kind of lacking in my opinion, and I think it's because of Leona, I want to say. Like the lead up and everything was fine, if a little like handholdy with the entire mystery thing when we already know who it was, cuz we're not a deuce here. But Leona's entire like stuff I think should have been fleshed out just a wee bit better. Cuz like a lot of people also have the sentiment that he just sounds like a little whiny brat. Eh? What's today? It's Tuesday. Yeah. Like I get what they were trying to say, but the way it came off. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Lucari. Okay. I see now, I see. Oh shit, I need to do my twisted lessons real quick. I forgot. But no, yeah, like I know what they were trying to say, and I know that they probably had a certain vision, but the way it came out like Leona was just whining because oh, I didn't get picked to be king. When it's like I know it's a lot more deeper than that. If fucking only, I fucking wish. We haven't even gotten any news of Kingdom Hearts 4, man. Hell, I don't even know what's going on with Kingdom Hearts 4 at this point. Boo. Oh my god, you just reminded me. Okay, so, guys. Um, there's no way I can purchase it. It's like 50 something dollars, and I don't know if I can even grab it from like JP. No. I fucking wish it would happen, but no. I know it's not gonna happen. It's inconceivable. Especially considering that I think they're taking the Disney portion out of Kingdom Hearts for Kingdom Hearts 4. Whenever the fuck that's gonna come out. But, okay, so Twisted, uh, 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 uh the guys who I don't know who's in charge of it, they released a plushie of baby Malleus, and he comes with a backpack that is the shape of an egg. Guys, you have no idea how much I want it, but I have no money. I have no money. I don't know how to get it. I don't know where to like. Well, actually, I know where to get it, but I don't know if they travel like if they deliver or anything. Gosh, I'm so mad. It's so fucking cute though. And no, this is not an April Fool's. It just so happens that it happened to be released on April Fool's. RIP. Like, even in game, I don't think it's on English servers, but in JP servers, 100% I know this for a fact. They're releasing a God, what was it? They're releasing furniture for your little room, and it's little baby Malleus and his little Eggy peeking out on top of a pedestal. It is the most cutest fucking shit I've seen. Ah! I just want to hug him. Yeah, but it does seem like they're trying to slowly like weed some of that out. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 4 looked less like from what we saw from the trailer, I didn't really see a lot of Disney stuff in it, to be fair. Like, of course we're going to have the original like Disney stuff showing up, like probably Merlin and whatnot, but in terms of new worlds, I don't know, in all honesty. I don't know where the Kingdom Hearts is going from here. I don't know, it's kind of up in the air, and considering I haven't really heard any new news from it, yeah. Man, I really want to show off the cute little plushie, but I don't want to open anything else. Because my computer has been fighting me today. But yeah, just thought I'd tell you guys that cute, absolutely adorable little fact. That is not it. What I said is not a joke, by the way. It was released on April Fool's, yes, and I do think they say it's April Fool's release, but the stuff is legit. I just don't know if English side has it. I highly doubt it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get it next year, which I fucking hope so. Cause the plushie is so cute. He comes in his little Iggy. That's so cute. And the funniest part is that when they announced this, they had Malleus and Lily as voice actor there, like holding the plush and everything. It was so cute. I really wish I had a job right now. Well, it is April, so when time comes, maybe I'll start be able to earn some money from Twitch. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, true. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Just stay vigilant. I'm not going to be doing any April Fool's related stuff because, well, one, I kind of forgot April Fool's was even showing up, and two, I'm not a big fan of actually doing some pranks on April Fool's. Mainly because it's just, eh. It was like funny for like the first couple of years, but now it's just like, nah. So I'm kind of over it. Anyways, besides that absolutely adorable stuff, I think I should probably end the stream. Been going on for about 5 hours now. And it's probably really, really late for a lot of people. It's probably EP times for everybody. So tomorrow, Mom might actually play Minecraft. I'm not entirely sure though. She was supposed to play it today, but again, we got so far behind with our schedule. Like, we were, by the time I was supposed to start streaming, dinner was just finished. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow might run a little bit better to where she can come in and play some more Minecraft for all of our enjoyment. And if not, it'll just be us continuing watching some Twisted Wonderland for book 3. So it's definitely going to be one of those two. So
Get prepared, everybody.
So with that, I would like to thank everybody so much for coming to the stream. I'm so glad everyone's having fun with the watch party, and I'm so glad everyone's having fun with Momcraft too. I'm genuinely enjoying it, and it's honestly nice to actually kind of sit back and relax and watch someone else play some games for once during these streams. Yes. Alright, so I will see everybody tomorrow, and I will bid everybody a good day, good night, Stay warm, stay cool, depending on where you're at. And I will see you guys tomorrow, whether with more Twisted Wonderland watch party or with Mom playing Minecraft. Alright, everybody. Bye bye bye. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow. Bye 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 bye.